Hello everybody, welcome back for another little day in the life with me. Today I am vlogging a get your house and life in order vlog. Basically, it's project finish up so many projects that we have started and haven't completed in our house. So there's some areas in our house that look like we just moved in and we've almost been here for a year. So the boys are outside working on some yard projects and I am off to Home Goods World Market to pick up some items for the house to just really give some final touches to some things that we've been working on. I still am really hoping to make this home feel more like our home versus like we're just planting here and kind of sparsely living. So there's some items I know I can pick up at the store and then some that I'm probably going to have to order online because let's be real, that's the reality of living in small town USA. So we are off to do some of those sorts of things today. So come along, let's get going on our day. We are off to our first errand today. This is the thing about moving into a new place that nobody tells you, is that it actually takes so much time to fully furnish and make a home feel like your home. And so there's been so many moments where I'm like, how is it that we're still working on projects and feeling like we're kind of still moving in? And then I have to remind myself like, well, we've never had a house before. And so we're really having to like start with bare bones. And it takes time, like it takes time to decide what you want in your house, what you want it to feel like, but also like it's a financial investment. It is not just easy peasy, cheap and easy to get nice quality furniture in your home. So it's a bit of the process, but here we are, off to run some errands. Okay, home we go, onward to more projects. You guys, I'm so excited about these shelves I got for my bathroom to put above my toilet. I didn't have that idea before I walked in the store. I think that's sometimes why we actually have to go shopping, you know? Sometimes you don't know what you want until you're in the store. Well, the boys are still fast at work back at the house. Well, truthfully, it seems to me that Elijah has his brother doing the grunt work. And I'm not too sure where he is at the moment, but I'm sure he's up to something good. Here's the deal. I feel like I need a little bit of a game plan because as you can see, we have lots of bags of things and I just don't exactly know where to begin. There's some things that are probably more priority and there's some things that won't really make the house feel fully tied up like a bow because I'm still needing to order some parts. So I think where I'm going to actually begin, which feels so random, but is in the bathroom with the shelving. So let's go, let's see how we can do this. I've never drilled holes into the wall and I think that's what I need to do. So I'm feeling a bit nervous. I might need to watch some YouTube videos, but we're gonna go for it. Well, the master came home before I got myself into any serious sort of trouble.
This is called the logger's tape. Guaranteed your man does not have one of these.
Because you're the real logger.
Where do you even want this?
I want this above the toilet, but I'm realizing, okay, wait, this isn't actually super even, but I think if we do here and here, that would be perfect. Here and here.
So maybe we don't have to measure at all, because you can just go, if you visually like it there, we can put it there. Fold this.
Okay.
Do you like it at that height?
Let me see, pull it down a little bit. My thought is there's gonna be stuff that goes on top of this, so I think a little lower, like that's probably perfect right there.
Put that level, the middle level on it.
This looks like it's too high. Yeah, I think that's best.
This isn't the proper way to do this. Close enough construction. We do have, who doesn't this?
Called it close enough?
Close enough construction.
Yes! And for that, you get a little kiss. We don't want it falling on our guest's head.
I mean, I don't care, but they're gonna have to sign a waiver if they're gonna take a shit out of our house. At least I know I can shit in my house.
We are sort of now left to sort out what looks best in here. I have all these sort of random little trinkets that I've like collected along the way or worked in a previous house, but just like haven't worked well in this house. And so I'm gonna see if they fit the vibe of the bathroom. See if we can sort out a cute little shelf situation above the toilet. These are some options that we have going on. Do not like just setup of that, but we're getting there. After much fiddling around, I gotta give you the full effect. It's been a really unique season for me. For the first time since I think I was, gosh, like 13 years old, I don't have a regular steady job. I really have stepped out with big, wide open wings and have decided to step into this season and allow for my husband ultimately to be providing for us. And it's so humbling. It's so vulnerable. And I truly never really thought I would be in this position, I guess especially before having kids. And so now that I'm stepping into that season, I can feel these small little moments where we've had so many conversations about actually really feeling like it's important for me to step out of my role in work for a lot of variety of reasons and to come into a season where I am supporting and volunteering my time with the organization that Elijah is the director of, and then giving any time that I can to our businesses, but ultimately devoting a lot more time to creating content in this season. And it feels scary. It feels vulnerable. It feels like, what in the world? I didn't expect this or see this in my near future, but here we are. And so today, right before I was leaving to go buy all this stuff, I had this moment where I was feeling like the weight of like, I'm not necessarily contributing in a large financial way anymore. And it's vulnerable. And it's like, how do I go about leaving the house to go spend money and feel okay about it and feel like I'm not a burden and I'm not a weight to Elijah? And so I was folding the laundry and he was sitting on the couch and I just leaned over and I was like, hey, you can always tell me in this season that we need to scale back on things, or maybe don't indulge in getting your nails done or getting your hair done or buying things for the home or things that are just have been normal for us. And he just looked at me and he was like, Allie, you're being really silly. We've had this conversation. And I was like, I know, but I just don't want to feel like a burden to you. And he was like, we've had this conversation. It doesn't feel like a burden to me. Ultimately, it came to, do you want me to finish up things around the house and sort of put a bow around some projects we've been working on? Or do you want me to just not spend money? And he was like, no, ultimately, I really want our house to be finished and I think it's time that we do it. So I left in that mindset and just embracing what this season is carrying and what it's holding for me and the ways that it's stretching me and causing me to feel uncomfortable and vulnerable, but also taking it on and not wasting what the season is. Because if I've learned anything, seasons change and seasons shift, and this season as it is not going to stay this way forever. And so I'm going to take the sweetness out of it, and the things that are challenging, I'm going to grab them by the reins and let them be challenging and let them stretch me and grow me and let the season be what the season is. And so that's a bit where I am on this journey. And so that's where we are with a bit of turning this house into a home. So join me as I jump into some of our first projects today. Can't tell if I actually like them. Well, that was a loss, you guys, but we live and we learn. Now I know I do not want that long of a curtain, and I do not want that color either. It blends way too much in with the color of the wall. So I think that I'm gonna do a darker shade after all. So for now, we're putting back on the old curtains, even though they're kind So the other area of the house I've been trying to sort out is this wall. This is the wall in our living room. I haven't been able to find a piece that I want to put above this one. I want to have like a 3-piece situation happening on the wall. So I'm about to go head out and return those curtains at Home Goods. And I'm thinking I might stop at the antique store on the way there if it's still open and see if I can find a piece. I've been way more open-minded this time around that I'm trying to fill things in the home. And I think it's because I've kind of given myself a bit of a time crunch. I want to get stuff done because we're hosting a dinner tomorrow night at our house. We've hosted before and it's been, of course, like we just invite your friends into our home. But I'm using it almost as an excuse to push myself to get a few things done. So the bathroom was one. I really want to finish out that piece in the living room. Then the other area I'm sort of just tidying up is above the fireplace. So I'm gonna get rid of those guys and I need to clean up some things around it. But tidied up with just putting some books, stacking some books above the fireplace, just so something's there. Not perfect, but it's a work in progress. So I'm gonna hit the road, I'm gonna get out and go return those things. It's already feeling like it's getting dark, but it's only like 4 o'clock. This is time change, I can't deal with it. And Elijah's outside, he's planting some plants, which we have been so excited to do for so long. So our front yard is finally coming along also, which is so exciting. How's it going, Lige? Pure digging. Putting these pups away before I head out. You guys, this is my absolute favorite antique store in Reading. I live just down the street as well, so catch me here often. And well, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we scored a piece to hang up on our wall right where we needed it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I can't decide if I want to completely change this now all of a sudden. Well, friends, thank you for watching today's video. As you can probably tell, it's a new day. We hung up that picture last night on the wall and went off to get ready for bed. I just wanted to wish you a thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment, click subscribe. Let me know what you enjoyed, if you think I should keep that picture or if I should replace it. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, almost Thanksgiving week. We'll see you around.